Hey everybody, I just wanted to pop in here real quick and share a little bit about the event I just attended and spoke at, the AcceleRISE event in Boston, where I spoke to a group of emerging leaders in the security industry. My topic was navigating change for career growth through the psychology of transformation. My favorite topic. I know change typically isn't on your list of favorites, but for me, I love it. I love it. And I embrace it. I see change as our greatest teacher. I see change as an opportunity to transform into our greatest selves. I mean, what if we didn't see change as the problem, but more of a puzzle to solve, a mystery to unfold? That's what change is. Because we came here to experience change, to experience the obstacles, the challenges. Life was not meant to go in a straight line. This is the natural order of life. And it's going even faster these days. In fact, one of the studies in the research that I've done says that the rate of change has accelerated 183% since 2019. 183%. I mean, that's a lot of change coming at us. And that's just in the corporate arena, in our workplace, in our professional lives. What about the changes happening in our personal lives? I mean, it's coming at us from everywhere. And then there's the external world. Whew, do we even want to get started on talking about the chaos and the freaking mess that is out there right now? We don't know what's happening from day to day. It's like, oh, this is in the news. The next day, this is in the news. No, we're talking about this now. It's like, what? We can't keep up. We simply can't keep up. I don't think as a society we're handling it very well. In fact, one of the studies that I came across in the American Psychological Association was that 55% of Americans are living under extreme stress. Americans, we seem to be the guinea pigs of all of the change and transformation. I mean, the whole world is going through it. We're all being impacted. But 55%, that's a lot of people. That's over half of the people that you work with and over half of your circle of friends, family. That's over half of the people in our communities, in our surroundings. That's a lot of people living under extreme, dangerous levels of stress. Just white-knuckling through life right now. And they're not sure how to handle it. So they keep sweeping it under the rug until one day they snap. This has got to be addressed. We cannot let over half of the humans on this planet walk around in a very, very unhealthy level of existence. We've got to learn to navigate change, and we've got to learn it quickly. This is something I have been talking about for decades. For some reason, several years ago, a long time ago now, I went through a very transformative time where all kinds of change was being thrown at me. I lost the dream job because I was betrayed by a friend and coworker. Oh, that betrayal, heartbreaking. I went through a financial crisis, became a single mom out of nowhere and didn't have the financial stability to even make that happen. I moved across the country. My stepdad passed away. A couple of years later, my mom passed away. I then moved again across the country. There were so many changes happening in such a short window, massive life changes. These are huge stressors. Journaling was the only thing that saved me. So I would journal my feelings. Oh my gosh, this is happening. Let me get through this. I would pray, and then all of a sudden these little answers, little steps of things I should do to get through it. Release this. Have you thought about this? And it's like, I don't know where the voice was coming from, but it was helpful. And then I started noticing through the journal entries was, holy crap, this is a pattern. As I flipped through the pages, I realized the transformation I'm going through, every time these changes occur, there is a pattern. And when I outlined the pattern and created the framework, I'm like, this is it. This is exactly what I'm going through. I now call it the 6-pack method. In my first book, Dedicated to Destiny or Staying Afloat During Tides of Change, I write about the 6 stages of transformation. And now the 6-path method becomes the framework in which I help people get through these emotional transitions from the crises, the trauma, the obstacles, the challenges, the events that are occurring, good, happy, sad. It doesn't matter the event. It's still moving us onto the transformation process. So this is becoming my ultimate purpose in life, to get this message out there during these very turbulent times, now realizing that so many people are struggling. One of the attendees at the event in Boston, what he said really opened my eyes. And he said, I learned that transformation isn't just external, it's personal. And it's so true. What's happening in the external world, we could say the world's going crazy. Look at the chaotic place this crazy world has turned into. The truth is, it's happening inside us too. It's a reflection of what's happening. The Earth's magnetic field is shifting. It is impacting all of the species. It's impacting the water, all of the living organisms on this blue ball. And we are being impacted. Our brains are changing. And therefore, our belief systems are shifting. Our priorities are being moved around. What used to be a priority is kind of getting lowered on the totem pole, and new priorities are starting to emerge. We're being called to make a difference, at least those who are waking up to new truths and becoming more aware and self-aware, and realize, hey, my gosh, I'm changing. I feel like I'm becoming a different person. I don't know what's happening, but let me tell you, I'm here to tell you it is transformation. You're evolving into the next greatest version of yourself. I can tell you exactly where you are in the process. I can tell you where you've been and how to get through it so that you come out on the other side as that greatest vision of who you are. So transformation is happening whether you are aware of it or not. I'm going to repeat that. Transformation is happening within you, whether you are aware of it or not. When you become aware of it, life gets a little easier. Life can actually be joyful. Some people find it hard to believe that anybody can have joy in these times. And then there are a lot of people moving through joy, feel like the world is moving into a new era of enlightenment. And that's certainly how I'm looking at it. I'm the eternal optimist. I want to enjoy this human experience. And I know I'm here for a reason, just like all of you, to create some kind of ripple effect onto this planet, some way to affect humanity in some positive way, some legacy kind of thing. So here's the thing. If you are one of those people out there who are being called, who feel like you have a greater purpose, a greater calling, and feeling called to lead in some way, great. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. Come on. Join me. Hop on this bridge that we are building towards another world, another way of living, another way of thinking, another way of believing, another way of seeing life. And invite more people onto the bridge because we're building it in real time. We've never been here as a humanity. We've never experienced this level of change. 183% rate of increase of the pace of change since 2019 is a lot of change being thrown at us. Personally, professionally, externally, internally. Not to mention the people we love and around us, how we're taking on their stress as well. Whew. These times can be tough. So I want to reiterate the importance of stepping into your power and answering that call. Because the leader of today and the future is a leader of change. The competencies of leadership of the past are no longer a priority. What is a priority now is being able to navigate change. Yourself first, put your mask on first, and then you can help others navigate change. Your teams, your families, your circle of influence, whatever that may be. This is not something we sit around thinking about. And I am finally shining the light on it, because we can't hide in the darkness anymore and be bounced around by life. It's got to stop. And we have to take the bull by the horn and say, yes, I want to be one of those leaders of change and move us into the future. If you're being called to be a conscious leader, I can help you build your program. I can help you build something from your story into a purposeful project. This is what I've been doing for decades. I help leaders lead in the best way they know how. I hold up the mirror so that you can see your greatness, and I can reflect your potential, because sometimes you don't believe in it. You don't believe in yourself. But I'm here to remind you and be your cheerleader for change. So for the next few minutes, I am going to do some self-promoting. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've created, the tools and resources that I have created for you to do just that. First of all, I want to brag a little bit about this. This is my newly revised, a new edition, if you will, the second edition of A Course in Transformation. It was originally titled one of the Nowhere to Knowing guidebooks. It was a part of the Nowhere to Knowing series. However, it is now becoming a big part of my Path of Becoming coaching program. This guidebook is simply a workbook of activities, questions, self-discovery, affirmation, ways to learn about who you are, how you navigate change, what you need to release to become that greatest vision of yourself, and then create the framework, the plan, the goal, in using that story to become your purpose, to become who you are becoming. That's why you went through it to begin with. So this is available on Amazon. Search A Course in Transformation by Angel Carlton Anderson and order a copy today. You can start this process and finish it in a couple of hours, but dedicate yourself to doing this work, especially if you're going through some tough times. The other thing that is taking it a step further is the online course that I've created, and it's entitled A Course in Transformation. You can go to my website, transformwithangel.com, click on the Courses tab, and you will see it there. There you can access the videos of me helping you through each of the stages of transformation. It's a self-guided course that you can do in your own time. And again, it's just a couple of hours of your time, but can transform your life and the lives of those you love. The next thing that I am offering, that I have recently launched, because I have done a lot of personal mentoring, but now I am turning this program into what some people call a life coaching program, what I call the Path of Becoming Transformational Experience. This is an 8-week program. I need 8 weeks of your time to take you from this emotional transition, whatever it is you're going through, and move it into a place of purpose and action and leadership, in some form of leadership. It is working with me one-on-one, and I will treat your calling as if it's my own. So we will create frameworks. We will help you get out into the world, whatever way you want to get out in the world. If it's through writing, through speaking, through broadcasting, I've done it all. I am doing it all. And I have experience in helping you get whatever it is out into the world, out there, to reach your audience. So with that being said, I want to thank you for your time today. And I want to remind you also that you are a walking freaking miracle. Take a deep breath and remember that. You are a walking creation, here to create. I'm here to remind you. I'm here to help you. So if you're watching this, I want you to leave a comment in the form of an emoji. How are you feeling? How are you responding to this thing called change, to this transformation happening in and around us? It'll be fun to see all the emojis, and it'll also be fun to see that we are not alone. We are not going through this alone. We are in this together. And I want to thank you for joining me today. Again, visit transformwithangel.com for all of the resources to get you through whatever it is you're going through and become a leader of change. We are in desperate need of these types of leaders. Thank you for answering the call. I will see you on the path of becoming. Bye for now. Sending love.